I'm Lance Gross, and a value that's important to me is success. Success for me is making your dreams come true. You know, we often dream and we want things to happen, but when you actually get out and make that dream a reality, that's success.
Michael B. Jordan.
Lance Gross, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming here, allowing me to turn my camera on you.
Finally here.
Right. It's crazy because we friends for real. And
Yeah.
It's such an honor to have you sitting here. It means a lot, man.
Oh, man.
So what I'm doing with this project, I have a wish list of celebrities, friends, and talent that I just wanted to invite to the studio. Attached to that, I made a list of values that are important to me. For you, I assigned you success. If someone asks me who's a talented, successful black actor, I'm gonna say you every time.
Dude, man, humbly, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
So man, like one thing that I really admired about you is your work ethic. I think you're definitely one of the hardest working actors in Hollywood. It's not just on the screen, it's just what it takes to get there to that point. Like for instance with Creed, just being in the gym, totally changing your body. I mean, you went from like a 10 to a 20. You know what I mean? Like you motivated me. Like you was my main motivation for like, you know what? Let me get my body right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny you said it because like literally like before I did Creed, it was always been like Lance got the frame. He's got the perfect frame. That's what it is, man.
Nah, you crushed all that. Once that trailer came out, I was like, oh man, he wasn't playing. And I saw the progress. So like what goes through your mind? Like how do you approach a role like Creed?
Okay. I think for Creed, you know, I got lucky because I was working with Ryan Coogler again, and I had the essence of time because we knew about Creed before we even started shooting Fruitvale Station.
Oh, wow.
And for Creed, I got a chance to really grow with him.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have both my parents, you know, and for Adonis, he didn't have a family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't know who his real father was. So I just kind of, you know, for me, imagining what life would be like without having my dad around. Like, how lost would I be? You know, what kind of man would I be questioning? Like, you know, my decision making, my morals. You know, like what type of person would I be? You know, for me, I love writing. I love backstory. You know, in any character that I do, I write a backstory for. I try to go from the earliest memory up until the first page of the script. You know, so I just feel a little bit more comfortable walking into the scene.
Yeah. You know, we grind. That's what we do.
Yep.
And sometimes, you know, we have a job. We go from having a job to not having a job. Has there ever been a moment where you felt like, you know, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just get a regular job and
Yeah, man.
stability.
A lot. Yeah, a lot. I think probably after every job, it's a wrap. Oh man, it's over. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, Sterling, my best friend or whatever, I remember us, you know, after we shot, you know, Red Tails, driving around the valley, you know, Jack in the Box and all these other spots looking for job applications, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. And then like, you know, oh, sorry, you're overqualified. I'm overqualified. What are you talking about? I'm trying to get a job here.
Y'all business.
Exactly, bro. But like, it was a moment where it was like, it's not a fear of success. It's like, well, what do you do next? It's like, there's a certain point where your celebrity, you know, or your notability outgrows your financial situation or your reality in a way. So people might know you, but look, bro, I'm at 7-Eleven right now trying to hope this thing don't say decline. That's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, that fear of it can all go away is what fuels me to work so hard because I don't feel comfortable. You know, I always feel like this can go away.
Do awards matter to you?
All right, I'll be real with you. I think I'm a competitive person, right? Athlete, played sports my whole life, you know what I'm saying? And I think for me, I carried over that mentality to my job. but then you realize it's not sports. But once you understand that, I think the awards aspect of it all, what it is, starts to, you know what I'm saying, kind of go away, and you start to focus more on the work.
Yeah.
You know, what stories are you telling? You know, like that starts to kick in. And I think that, yeah, but at the end of the day, nah, because I can't let that define what I'm trying to do or the work I want to do.
Right. Okay, switch it up a little bit.
What's up?
So, two-part question.
What's up?
Do you want a family in the near future, like wife, kids?
Near future?
Yeah.
Man,
Well, let's say within 5 years.
I would like to know the mother of my children, my wife, know her. Not saying I know that she's gonna be my wife, but I would like to think I know her in the next 5 years.
Okay.
That I would have met the woman I'm gonna be with.
Like, do you think it would hinder you, or do you think your drive would just be on a whole nother level? Now I got people depending on me.
Honestly, and it's something that I talk to the homies about. You know, we talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I'll share it with y'all. I'll share it with everybody.
You work
Okay,
very
whatever.
hard. So
I think that's what's kept me, single for a long time. It's got to be, somebody who is going to amplify that. This is brutal honesty. I think I think if I found the right person, that I would be extremely more productive than I am right now. I think it'd be scary how crazy it would be.
No, I think so too. I agree with that. I asked you that because I'm sure you've heard it. When you get to Hollywood, people tell you, you know what, stay single, don't get a girl, don't lose your focus. But for me, being married, it just gives me a whole different drive. You know what I mean? It's not just for me. I need to work harder than I would for myself, for my daughter, for my wife. Because now I got people depending on me.
Exactly.
It's not just my mother and father, my sisters. It's more layers to it.
Exactly.
So,
you want to kind of, you have fun and do your thing and feel like you're living your life, but at the same time, you don't want to wake up and be like, 40-something and not have, at least the foundation of a family. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But as far as me, my mom and dad still together, been together 32 years. They're my example of what a relationship can be. So that's kind of what, what I'm striving for, but just my version of it.
and I can relate because my parents have been together over 45 years, and I think it's just the most beautiful thing ever, man. But man, I appreciate you coming here, interviewing with me.
Appreciate
Letting me
it.
turn my camera on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you awesome.
My man, bro, anytime.
Yes, sir.
Success is whatever you make it. For me, it's breaking into this business as an actor. I reached the level of success. Now with that, I still have a long way to go. A lot of people look at me and they see this guy on television and they say he's successful. But for me, there's 10 steps and I'm on the 4th one. So I still got 6 more steps to go. That's success for me.